Yo, hey, how's it going, everybody? Hope you all are having a wonderful day. My name is Jerome, and welcome to the channel. So today I wanted to go over my undefeated virtual world deck profile. I finally did it after so many weeks and countless hours trying to get this deck down. I finally did it. It took a lot of effort, but I came through. So I actually went undefeated at one tournament, and then the very next day I went to another one, and I went 3-1. I had one loss against Dinos. I just did not prepare whatsoever to play against Dinos. That was like the last thing on my mind. I was prepared against all the meta decks. I built this. I built it thinking about the meta decks, and I wasn't thinking about anything that had to do with rogues or anything like that. But anyways, just I'm really excited that I got the undefeated title at one tournament, and then turned around and did pretty dang good at another tournament after spending, like I said, was weeks on trying to get this deck down. Because man, it is a headache trying to figure out how to play this deck. So let me just go ahead and jump right into the deck profile. Start off with the three Lulus, and then the three GGs, and then the three Lilies. All right, and then I did three Laus, and then two Ninians. So this is pretty standard. I think just about every deck profile you're gonna see people playing the same exact ratios. Now, I would say that you don't have to play three of the Laus. You can definitely get away with just playing two of them. It works just fine. Also, you later on, I think I'm gonna get the Brave engine or the Adventure engine this weekend. So in that build, I think you probably don't need two Ninians. You can probably just do one and be fine. But I'm not sure. I'm gonna be doing some testing builds with it. But overall, this is pretty much the basic kind of thing. This is just a pure virtual world kind of deck profile too. Moving on to the hand traps, I did obviously the three Ash Blossoms, the most broken hand trap right now in the format, I think. Um, Two Nibiru's. I feel like everyone stopped using these and now they're using them again. So a lot of people are preparing for Nibiru's all over again. Um, and then a little something different here. I did two Ghost Ogres. Uh, the reason why I did Ghost Ogres was because again I was preparing for a lot of meta decks, and so a lot of people like to play the Adventure engine. So if they sit there and activate the Fateful, you just do this, pop the Fateful, and now they don't get the search, and that kind of throws off the whole like Scythe lock kind of. Well, it doesn't throw off the whole Scythe lock, but it kind of like slows them down a little bit. So it kind of helps out. Unfortunately, I never got to do that, but that was the whole idea of the Ghost Ogres. But I still got them off every now and then just to slow down my opponent. And then the last monster, Fairy Tale Snow, uh, comes clutch every now and then. All right, and moving on to the spells, I did obviously the three Kowloons or Qualoons, however you say it. I don't know how to pronounce none of these names, by the way. So I did three Quinglongs. I guess that's how you say it. Um, I've seen some people play two of these, and you can for sure play two of these. Sometimes I actually side deck one out when it comes to siding because you you kind of don't want to open this sometimes, but there's a lot of times you open it and you're just like, dang it. So sometimes I can see why you could just only, you only want to play two. Maybe when like I say, I get the adventures, I'll probably test it out. Um, Three E-Tellies. I see some people cutting this down to two. I did it one time, and honestly, I kind of didn't like it, just because you really want to see a monster. So I think keeping these at three is probably the better option. But you can always cut them down. I did one foolish barrel of goods. If you did wanted to run another one of these, I would say just take out an E-Telly and run another foolish of goods. And then obviously the two pot of desires, because we don't care if things get banished, we can always just put them back. And then the one called by the grave, obviously, is a broken card. And then for the traps, the two Chuchi and the one don't know how to pronounce it, but just one of those. Um, I think this is pretty standard. I think I've seen somebody play three of these, and honestly, I would kind of agree that you can probably do three of these and it'll work out just fine. This one definitely a one of. You don't really want to do any more than that, but this you can probably bump it up to three and it can probably pop off pretty good. Then the last two cards of the deck was two infirms. You can do 3. I only do 2 because I only have 2. But you know, imperm is imperm. All right, so next up is the extra deck, and first I ran the Final Sigma. This is just, it's such a stupid card. I absolutely love it. When I found out about this, I was like, oh my god, I have to put this in here. And when I just summon it to the field, they're just like, well, that's game. Like because so many people can't get over it. So many people are just like, well, what do I do here? Do I go into Access Code Talker? And I'm just like, sure, do that. And I just have Chuchi. I'll just, I'll just, stop you, or I'll just destroy the Access Code Talker. So this card is just, it is so busted when you're playing in this deck. And also it's really cool too, because if you summon this, all right, you can set up a Zeus play. So now if you Zeus the field, it still stays. Or if you Nibiru, it still stays. So it's really cool to use. Then obviously the one Shin Shin. And I did one of the Vermilion Dragon mechs. And then I did the whole pack, well, the not the whole package, but just the package that everyone does, really. The Ultimaya, and then the Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. The Stardust, Stardust Charge Warrior. Sorry for the glare if you can't really see it. The one Coral Dragon. The one, I don't really know how to pronounce this. I don't want to butcher it, but yeah, the Synchro Virtual World. And then I did the Phantom Knight Break Sword. Really good at getting over certain kind of cards, just clearing out your opponent's field, and is pretty much just attacking for game. So it's pretty cool. Beatrice. So I never made Beatrice, but the whole idea of Beatrice is just it fits a lot better in the Brave engine, or because you can pretty much set up the Scythe lock a lot better with this. But this is really cool because you can say, if you're playing against a Sword Soul player, you can just summon Beatrice and then send your token collector. If you main it or side deck it, you can just send the token collector right to the graveyard, and now they're gonna be screwed. But you can also just send like Fairy Tale Snow or the Queen Long or whatever you need to get access to like your more plays. You can just always send that. The Fan. Sorry if I'm going a little bit too fast with some of them. Then one Utopia Beyond. Really cool. I put him in here because I lost to a Dragoon player like last week, and I didn't want to lose to another Dragoon. So I was like, I'm putting this in because I summon this thing. They can't do anything because its effect, it does not activate. It's just a condition effect. So it just happens. And then you just hack over the damn thing. So, why not? And then the M7, you have to run it. Gets back your hand traps like Ash. I can't tell you how many times I just summoned this, activate effect, get back the Ash Blossom, and then my opponent just scoop because they're just like, I can't fight through another freaking Ash Blossom. Then the one Gaia to go into the Zeus play. So yeah, really cool. Really cool kind of play you can do with that. And then the side deck. Now the side deck could probably do a little bit of work on it. I really didn't fully understand. Like I said, I spent so many hours trying to figure out this deck, so I don't fully understand what's the best kind of stuff to put into the side deck for this. So I just put like kind of like generic stuff. So I only did like one Droll and Lockberg. I only have one. If you have 2 or 3, I recommend actually playing 2 or 3 of those instead. Then I did 2 DD Crows. Obvious for like Drytron, stuff like that, which I happen to actually match. So did 2 token collectors, or you already know, the freaking one of the top tier decks, Sword Soul. And then the Harpy's Feather Duster with double Twin Twisters. And then I did 3 Dark Ruler No More. And this is where it gets a little weird, but I did 1 anti spell fragrance. I didn't really know what to put in because I have, 1 Droll and Lockbird. I wanted to do 2 of them, but I was just like, I'll just throw this in just for the heck of it. I don't know. Maybe I'll match a Pendulum player. I have no idea. I just threw it in. Never used it, never cited it in, but who knows? Maybe one day I will. And then obviously the card of the format, the trap card of the format that everyone is scared of, and the reason why people are not playing Branded Despia as much anymore, or Sword Soul anymore, is because of this card. So yeah, had to do it. It's funny enough, it actually won me a game against Heroes, and I think that was and also when I came against Drytrons, because I just pretty much activated it, called a ritual, and he was like, "Yeah, that's pretty good because I can't do anything else for his turn." I was like, "Yeah, yeah." Um, but yeah, overall, I had so much fun. I would say that, man, like if you know me, Sky Strikers is my favorite deck and of the format currently. And I would honestly say that I hate it. I hate it playing this deck so much at first. I absolutely hate it because the combos are so hard to understand and to get down. But once you figure them out, once you play and you see everything and how it goes, you would be like, you're just gonna love it. And this is instantly becoming like probably my favorite deck right now. So I don't know. Like, I can't wait to get the Brave stuff so I can see how crazy it flows. Because I've seen, because there's another guy that plays it, and he plays the adventure, and he plays like a 60 card version of the deck, and it is insane. It is ridiculous. And man, I kind of want to. I don't want to play the 60 card version, but I want to play like something like 40, at most like 46, to really see how strong it is with the adventure stuff. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, like always, just leave a like so then it helps out other people that are interested in playing virtual worlds or probably just need some guidance in trying to play it. Um, with their deck builds and stuff like that. And yeah, just leave me comment down below on what you like about it, or if it helped you out, or if or what do you want to see next? I think about doing fluendaries. I'm not sure because I don't want to be that guy, but at the same time, I kind of interested in playing it in a way, but not sure. Yeah, other than that, I think that's about it. Peace.